Michael Bateman, Executive Director of Jesus House, and Sloan Wellner, Jesus House volunteer, 2 Parties Extra. We are at the Oklahoman's Video Studio in Oklahoma City to talk about Jesus House. I'm Helen Ford Wallace. Welcome you all.
Thank you.
Michael, what a blessing you are. There are so many people needing you this year, and Jesus House has been around for about 45 years. Tell us what you're doing for the Thanksgiving holiday.
Well, we are storing and making food baskets as we just got through making them for Monday. So what we do is we collect these canned and boxed items, and we put them together for our Thanksgiving food baskets, which we'll do Monday and Tuesday of next week, beginning about 8 o'clock. But we'll also have people that they'll camp out Sunday night and even Monday night to get these baskets. Yes.
How many do you give out?
We'll give away about 1,000 for Monday and Tuesday, and then we'll replenish and do the 17th of December for Christmas.
Oh my! Well, so Sloan, you've been out there helping too. So what kind of items do you need? I mean, you're showing some of them here.
Yeah, so they've got the instant potatoes, different canned vegetables, canned pie filling. I think they also do canned gravy, and then also the stuffing mix.
How about hams and turkeys?
Frozen turkeys.
Yes,
are
yes.
also being
We're
donated.
setting right now about 1,600. We'll probably end up with about 1,700 plus. So
wow.
We see that, plus the ones we cook, and then we also have ones that, sometimes they come to us a little late in the evening and they didn't get a chance to make it, maybe about 2 or 3 or so, or sometimes more, but we want to make sure that everyone that comes through gets something.
So this is what we can do to help. We can get some of these items and bring them to you.
Right.
At where?
1335 West Sheridan. You drop them off there, and then we'll take them to our warehouse 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. at night.
Or they can donate.
Or they can donate.
And you have a website for
yes,
that?
Yes, we have a website. Also, if you send a check, just put in the memo line, holiday food baskets.
And there's a major need for this.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
And the homeless, you said they camp out and wait for them?
They
know you're going to give something.
Right, right. Most of the homeless will go to like the Jesus House to eat, and other nonprofits around, like Salvation Army, City Rescue, and stuff like that. But people that'll be in our food line to receive these food baskets are families that they need some help getting this stuff. They're making life decisions at the gas pump and providing meals already for their kids, daycare, and plus just the hustle and bustle of life. So they need a little break. Maybe they don't have the funds to go and purchase extra for Thanksgiving, and that's what Jesus House is so blessed to be a part of. And we cannot do it without the great people of Oklahoma. They always step up. Man, it's always a blessing. So we're going to feed right at about maybe 1,500–1,600. You times that by 4, per household over the holidays. That's 2,000 or 3,000 people that are what is that? 8,000 people or more that we're going to provide meal for.
Oh my! And then you cook some. You cook too.
Yes, yes, we do.
On Thanksgiving Day?
Yes, yes. We'll open up. Our feeding is at 3 o'clock. Everyone else kind of does earlier and mid-morning. Jesus House felt like maybe there's somebody that's going to go to bed hungry, so we did ours a little later. And we'll have about another 150 to 300 come through our doors that are homeless, some families as well. But we get together and we cook about 16 turkeys and about 2 or 3 hams. And of course we get leftovers that people bring us as well, so we'll have a variety of dressings and just everything that someone needs to come, and no questions asked, just sign your name and sit down and have a holiday meal with us. So.
Oh my, that's so lovely. Well, so tell us about Jesus House. Jesus House is homeless and addicted people, or who do you service?
We are now considered a recovery program. We're a 10 to 12 month recovery program, and we cater to people with addiction, homelessness, and mental illness. And once they come through and they graduate our program, you know, they can obtain a GED. Everyone's assigned a work therapy position, and these work therapy positions also go into, someone can transition into a work that they were doing at the Jesus House. Some will go to college, they can get their GED, but after the 10 to 12 month, then they transition into time where they start their employment skills, independent living skills, budgeting, you know, pay some stuff off, so they can actually stay in our program up to 2 years if they need to.
Do they live there?
They live there, yes. We have 88-bed facility. So.
And this is on Sheridan?
This is at 1335 West Sheridan. Yes.
So you got how many beds?
We have 88 that we can fill. Yeah, right now we are at about 62. So we do have some space for men. Yeah, where our women are filled up right now.
So you shelter them, you feed them, you see that they get into your programs.
Right, and this is all private funded. You know, we don't take any state or federal monies, just because we don't want to ever be in the position of someone telling us that we can't honor the name on our door.
Well, and clothing.
Clothing, we'll provide clothing. You know, no, we don't sell anything. We just what someone donates, man, it just gets turned right back around, and we are so blessed by that. You know, unfortunately, there is no free laundry service for the homeless to go to every day and wash their clothes. So once it is bad enough, they'll come in and exchange. You know, so it's always something moving in and moving out. So.
And you all have regular food basket distribution during the week?
Yes,
sometimes?
yes.
I mean, during the year, a whole year?
Yes.
Sloan said she had something like that. And something like Adopt a Block or something. Now, tell us about that.
We do a ministry. So what we do is we take our clients that come into our program and we start loving on them, encouraging them, and then we take our volunteers that come to the Jesus House. Well, then we go out into our neighborhoods. It's called an Adopt a Block. We go out and we'll mow someone's lawn that can't, you know, paint a house, build a fence, whatever we can do. And so the clients are learning to serve. And so that's one of our main goals at the end, besides employment, mental stability, and housing. We want them to know how to share their faith and serve others. And so we do that with our volunteers, and we go do a street ministry where we serve about 100 biscuits every Saturday with a church in Edmond, a Community of Christ Church in Edmond. They come and we meet them and we provide those biscuits, and we pray and do a devotion and try to encourage them to come off the street as well. Yeah.
That's the major calling, Michael.
Yes.
Okay, so how do you find these families? Do they just show up?
You know, I mean, fortunately, Jesus House has a reputation of being there for people. And so they find us, they know about us, they know our program, you know, they get to know me. You know, I feel safe down in that environment. Some people don't. You know, they call my wife the First Lady. So, but anyway, it's just them getting to trust you and know your heart, and that you really do what you do because you care for them. And that's what repays me, is to have that thank you. You know, we have a lady that comes by every now and then, and she'll give 3 cents. I think the last time that she came and wanted to talk to me, she had 51 cents, and she says thank you for, and so she donated that to her. So to me, that's just a huge blessing from someone that probably is giving their last bit of change.
Oh my, well that's kind of teary. I mean, oh my. Okay, so what after so you have all these baskets and you have your food and you have people cooking for you. I mean, you have your clients cook, everybody cooks.
Yes.
Everybody pitches in.
Right. And we'll have volunteers that day that'll come and cook, and they'll bring stuff, and it's just like, you know, and then we just snack on that around the Jesus House and stuff. You know, we'll experiment a little bit. We may have dressing sandwiches or something. I don't know. So, but anyway, it gets interesting.
So, Sloan, are you going to be cooking out there?
I might be down there.
That's great. So you volunteered your time too. So, and you have a lot of volunteers. We have
a lot of volunteers, and you know, we cannot do what we do without the help of volunteers, because that's an extension of our staff. Also, it lets someone kind of, you know, that has that calling, but they're timid and you know, they don't know how to engage. Well, come on to the Jesus House. You know, with our clients and homeless, really, if you're working side by side with them, all you have to do is just say, how'd you get here? And then hold on, because it's a story, you know. And they want to share that, and it's therapy for them when they can share that and get that out.
So after Thanksgiving, what's next? Do you have the Christmas, but do you have toys, or do you have? We
will start gearing up for our Christmas food baskets as well, and then we do our toys, and we'll have a wrapping day where we'll go have people come in and volunteer, and they'll wrap, and then we'll go into the neighborhoods, low-income neighborhoods, and we'll load up our van and our trailer, and Santa Claus and Miss Claus will be there, and some volunteers, and we'll honk our horn, and they'll just start coming out. So that is one of the coolest things we do, I think, and my wife and my daughter and my whole family love that. So yeah. Yep.
So that's really something very special for all of those families, the food and the toys.
Right. You know, we have witnessed some that just they did not have anything under the tree, and if it wasn't for us showing up that morning, and let alone see the kids smile, but to see the parents stand on the porch and brought to tears, it just makes you feel good that, hey, you know what, it's not just Jesus House and staff and board members, man, this is a community, this is a state of Oklahoma saying, hey, you know what, here's to the less fortunate, go do something for them, and that's what we're about. So
do you do any other fundraisers, or what do you do?
We do a gala in usually it's September, and we have a gala, and this is our 3rd year doing it. And then, you know, we send out mailers and stuff, and we do. And
tell us your website.
It's JesusHouseOKC.org. Yeah.
And you can go on that and click on the many things, I imagine.
Yeah, there's tabs there. Click under that if you want to volunteer. Click on that if you want to donate, you know. A lot of people think that, man, I got to give $100. No, you don't. $1 changes a life, you know, and helps, it goes into the kitty and helps us do what we do, so. Yeah.
So that is wonderful. Well, anything else, Sloan, you want to tell us?
I don't think so. We just need donations and volunteers to come out and help distribute things.
And if they want to be a volunteer, what do they do?
They can go on our website.
Can they call you?
Yeah, they can, but we'd rather them go on our website, click the volunteer tab, it'll come down, fill that out, and we have to do a background check, make sure that nobody's kidnapped the Pope or anything before they come volunteer with us, and then we'll call you back and schedule, and we'll have a volunteer orientation that you can attend just to see maybe where you want to get plugged in at.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. We just want to say thank you to all the Oklahomans that have supported Jesus House over the years, and we're not going anywhere, and we're only going to get stronger. And
you surely need this food.
We need this food, and we are always blessed because we keep Christ at the center, and we always give Him praise. You know, we don't take the praise. It's all about Him, and He has provided for us, and will continue to do so.
And in turn, you provide for others.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, Michael and Sloan, thanks for helping make all this happen. So many people benefit from your services. Hopefully, you get lots of food this weekend to continue to help fill your basket. God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you.